men's house. If I
I didn't want this channel to just be one video after another of me showing off all my amazing t-shirts, but to be quite honest, I do have quite a few good ones. This is one of my more recent acquisitions. It's the Frasier hair metal rock band t-shirt. I think it's amazing. I can't remember where I got it, but there's no kickbacks and referrals on this website, so fuck it, you can find it yourself. I wanted to play a little Kradus because, you know, it's a me-centric game. It's easy, I know what I'm doing. I'm pretty good at Warband, if I'm honest. No, in all seriousness, I don't know how much longer I can play this for. I started playing Kradus in 2012. The guy, he still hasn't got a castle of his own. He hasn't got his own kingdom. He hasn't got a wife yet, because for some reason, no bimbo will marry him unless he actually has some, you know, title to his name, and some territory, and taxes, and God knows what else. Fripperies are expected of a man in the kingdom of Calradia. I did have this vague ambition going where I would simply play Warband until the next game, which is called Bannerlord, comes out. Can you guys hear me over the music? Bannerlord, yeah. But who knows if that's ever happening, so I don't know. Anyway, we're going to play some Kradus. I played some practice games a few months ago and sort of had a rough idea in my head of what I wanted to do. But then I lost enthusiasm and kind of, well, it's a long story. I mean, how far back do you want to go? In April, when my lady love was visiting Perth, I was sort of, it was the week beforehand, and I was thinking, well, you know, she's going to be here for 5 weeks, and I'm not going to feel like doing YouTube stuff, so I'll tell you what, I'll do what I did last time I went away, which was record a bunch of videos and have them going up. And it was getting towards a couple of days to go, and I was kind of just feeling, you know what, I don't want to spend the next couple of days absolutely knocking myself out, doing all these pre-prepared videos and doling them out to you guys. It didn't feel right. So I didn't do it. And that's another one of the mini breaks that we've been having lately, which I'm not proud of. Because I do love me some YouTube. I actually like making videos, believe it or not. I don't like a lot of what goes on around it as an ecosystem, as a website. You'd think these things wouldn't have a... You know, that's what I hate the most about YouTube. It really is just a blank page, and it is what you make of it. And people somehow manage to make it very, very ugly, left to their own devices. They put all sorts of horrible stuff on there. If I'm honest with myself, I'm part of the problem. I don't know. I got a lot on my mind. Manifest distractions in this house. I'm sorry, it's unavoidable. I can't seem to get away from it. But I've got a good one for you today. My niece kept running in while I was trying to gear up for recording. And when I'm trying to get in that chatty mindset, which eludes me so often these days, I don't like to be interrupted. But I thought, fuck it, I don't want to be antisocial. So I said to her, she's about 3 years old, I'm like, hey, you want to watch some Fireman Sam? And she's terrified. For some reason, the words Fireman Sam seem to have this negative connotation. And so she's like, no, I'm very sad. And she's like covering her eyes on the screen. So I offered to put some on for her, you know, actually put some Fireman Sam on. She runs off. So about 3 times tonight when she's come in, I've just gone, hey, let's watch some Fireman Sam. She's out of here. Anyway, let's check out Jamish. Oh, no recruit button. What the God, I hope we're not at war already. Yeah, basically, part of my rough plan here is to buff up my army a little. I've got 71 out of 82. I think we can do better. Because I'm going to need me a solid little squad of roustabouts? Reprobates. What do you call them? Random guys. I want them on my team. I want to be nice and buff and ready for the siege, because there's a... Let's just scroll up here. There's a Nord castle, Joel Biggie. It sits in the crevice between 2 mountain ranges. It's just north of this, what should be a red kingdom for some reason. These red states here have been gerrymandered into some sort of bluey kind of complexion. Whoa! Cool. And, anyway, I'm looking to redress the balance here. I can't, or won't. Help me out here. There's these castles here. I think these 2 require siege towers to get into, and they take like 5 weeks to build or some crap. There are some things I really don't like about Warband, as much as I've played it, and obsess over it. And one of them is the length of time it takes to build things. I've probably complained about this before, because it's like 25 episodes of Kradus or whatever, but say you've got a town, like I've got Emmerin down here, which has been looted? What the hell? When did that happen? Where the hell am I? Am I going north yet? Fuck off! I can't go 2 seconds without some Goomba on a horse hassling me out about a party invitation. I mean, There's no actual social media in Warband, but it is kind of like that. There's a lot of notifications for things you don't care about. Invitations to things you're never going to go to. Ah! And look at this. King Harlaus has decided to confer Tasmasesh. I mean, I defy the people who make this game to actually read out some of the village names and stuff that they've put into it. I think it's all gibberish. Alright. I'm sorry if it gets a little jump cutty tonight, because again, I'm just keeping my focus going while there's various things happening out there. Very difficult, but just to keep you up to date, we're going to disband one of these Rodok tribesmen, because we don't want him. He can go back to doing whatever the fuck it is he does in the village of Chaiza. Because I want to leave one slot empty, because somewhere in one of these towns, I think it's Suno, is another, what do you call them, companion? You know, the what are these guys here? Companions? The ones that stay on your squad, and you give them better loot and they get experience and stuff, blah blah blah. I want another one of those guys on the onside for payday. What the fuck? Am I getting money or losing? Wages for party net change earlier. Well, so I am going down by about $1,000 a week. That's not good. Oh, you know, I really thought having like a brewery and a what other shops have I got? I've got like a dye works. I've got a couple of enterprises scattered throughout the kingdom. I really thought that was going to get me above ground, you know, keep my head above the water, so to speak, but it hasn't worked so far. Jeez, we got some stuff. I need to do some reorganization of my inventory here, because gotta get the tattered dress for when I feel like dressing in drag. That horse, I don't know if we need it or not. It's like kind of a hard one to ride. I can't ride it even. But these two also, I like them. The rest of this stuff though. Oh, hang on. Oh, you would see he hasn't got that much money. I used to be a lot more chill about letting merchants off when they didn't have enough money to buy the stuff that I wanted to sell to them. But these days, no, I'm going to get a lot more stern. Oh, you know, they're not getting any free ride from me, that's for sure. No such thing as a free lunch. Hang on, wait a minute. Smelling pork. Rotten beef. Fucking hell, it's outrageous. I was filling my inventory with crap. I take back everything I said. Let's go to the tavern. God, it is so intimidating sitting down to play this after you haven't played it in a few months. Ransomware. Oh, we're selling slaves to Chuck Norris. Check it out. Hopefully this will get back some of the cash that we lost. Paying... I mean, there's another thing I don't understand about Warband. Paying wages to your soldiers? I don't know who came up with that archaic concept. It's sort of like this. Guys, you work for free, and then when we get a kingdom, you can share in the rewards with me. I mean, that's a pretty fair... Bash tour. This guy. I knew there was a companion I wanted to get back on the team, but I didn't know it was this guy. I gotta be honest with you, I look at this Bash tour guy here in the tavern, and what I want is for Kradus to eyeball him solidly, really bore into his soul, and you're like, let me ask you a very fair question. What is it you do successfully? Quickly. It's just a vision I've been having, I don't know. So what have you been doing? What have you been doing since our last encounter? I'm going to use my company for some salt. I don't have any salt. It's a complicated dance. Contract negotiations. I'm very good at it, but at the same time it is complicated. I'd be a fool to pretend otherwise. I don't know what this guy's got in the way of arms and armaments and other assorted tools of the trade. What did I just do? Yeah, I need him to have a crossbow for sieges. And crossbows use bolts, I think? I mean, that's another false economy, if you ask me. Fact is, if he can't put just a regular arrow into a crossbow, then what kind of a soldier is he? I don't know. I've already got armor for the guy to wear, so now he needs some kind of protection for his little leggies. Again, horse merchant. You know what, we're going to get rid of the step charger, because I've had that for so long now. And I don't know why. So let's just get... corset? Can you ride a corset? He's lucky I don't make him wear a corset. Fucking hell. And let's bang Bash Tour up here on the list so that I know who he is and who he works for. And let's shoot the shit for a while with my favourite baldy. And get him to arm up. Alright, there you go. Male mittens. Male mittens? Fucking hell. Oh, jeez. It's all about efficiency. And a horsey. My main man Bash Tour, he's fully looted. I need some coffee. Oh, what next? Rolf. He's got a little plus next to his name, implying that he can have some kind of upgrade. But I'm just going to bang it on strength because I don't think... I mean, does the world really need a stronger Rolf? Look at him. Alright, just getting my main man Rolf here to do a little turn, because on a whim, I had the feeling that maybe not all of my guys have bows and arrows or crossbows yet, which is something of a problem. Because if I'm going to be taking on any castles, I need them all to be ready. All my guys need to be useful in such a confrontation. What I really like the most about Warband is selling the wrong stuff to the wrong guys, and I don't know if there's any kind of problem with doing that. Like if you sell dates to a swordsmith, do you somehow not get as good of a payday, or is it fine? Does he just take it because he can sell it? He can walk over to the other end of the market and sell it to the guy who's actually supposed to be buying and selling dates. I mean, visit your ironworks. Look at this. How much money do I get? Yeah, you know what? Come here. Whoa. That's a big bellows. Hey, Master Smith, let's go over the accounts. I love the desert. I hope they keep up with this stuff in Bannerlord. 730. A profit of 94 dinars a week. Motherfucker. I pay you, and that's what I get in return. I don't know. We're going to have to go over the book soon. Okay, if the town's... It took me so long just to get to this point. I've recruited some guys, gone to Suno to get Bahashtor. Now I need to take care of the bow and arrow situation, because yeah, like I said, 2 of my guys don't have them. And that's bad. That is, oh fuck, siege crossbow. I can almost guarantee that the guy can't even use that large bag of bolts. We'll give a crossbow to one of them. Jeez, I hate doing this. Not so much playing Mountain Blade, I like the game, but just the amount of fiddling around I've got to do. Okay. We have to fuck off to another town now, if we have any money left. Yeah, we've got something. Let's head on down to Uxkhal. Fucking hell. I mean, at least you can pronounce that one. Banger on speed mode. Ooh, some soldiers are ready to upgrade. 3 knights. I like how I can just confer knighthood on some guys. I mean, maybe in this day and age it didn't have quite the same meaning. They're just referring to it more as a soldierly rank or something. I don't know. Don't want to get all nerdy on you, man. But I am kind of... Oh, here we go. 10 more crossbowmen. So that's what we really need. Because, like I said, my overarching aim for tonight is to take Joel Biggie Castle, come hell or high water. Just because it's been a while since I took any land for the old Swadians. So look at... I'm looking at it with covetous eyes. I fucking want it, and I'm going to get it. Alright. Steel bolts, and what have we got? Heavy crossbow. No, it's not. Cracked crossbow. Let's try this on for size. Alright, who hasn't got one yet? Hands up! Who's dodging his lordly duties? This wanker. He's got an axe and a sword! What the fuck's wrong with him? Anyway, I'm sorry. This is going to be so edit heavy, I keep on losing concentration. Not to place blame on anybody, but it is kind of hard. Anyway, you receive 8 dinar. I'm a wandering minstrel. Here we are in the dye works. I gotta say, I'm gonna ask this guy how much money we're making. He's gonna give me some low number, and then I'm gonna fucking light up. I'm gonna scream in his face, in his big dumb beardy face, because look at what he's selling. Look, purple, blue, green, yellow. You see me wearing any of them shades? No, I've dressed respectably, like a knight. You're wearing nice medieval peasant beige and some kind of scuffy looking leather. I mean, why don't we sell those colours? Instead we're selling shit that no one's gonna wear. I don't know. Let's go over the accounts. Profit of... Oh! I take it all back. You're making way more money than that other shit that we visited. Before we head to Joel Biggie Castle to take them on, take what's ours, they got our money, they took our jewels. We're heading to the Forest Bandit Camp. Forest Whitaker Camp. Camp Whitaker. We're going in. Wait, can we? Get in there. Yeah, attack the hideout. Not that this is the most thrilling mission you can do in Warband, but when you see one, you should take one. That's my philosophy. Am I running some... I don't know. I'm used to PUBG. You run pretty fast in that game. I think somebody worked it out. You swim about as fast as an Olympic gold medal swimmer, which is still not enough when you're trying to escape the zone. And you run, maybe not Usain Bolt fast, but... Bold? Who's that guy? The Jamaican. Is he Jamaican? Who knows? Oh, it's been so long since I played this. Kradus is truly one of the more intimidating, murderous souls you could hope to meet in a glade like this. What's this? The one-shot master. Sword spam. Whoa. Nah, it's a great pity because I started Kradus on like a... not a really low difficulty, but I would say in the bottom quarter. Maybe like 25% or something. And I'm not proud of that. I kind of wanted to have it so that when I play Bannerlord, if they ever release that, I'm going to start that on like a harder difficulty so that I'm already used to it. Because if I change this now, there's just no way I'm ever going to get up to speed. And Kradus already has a severe problem with underachievement. So, making things harder for myself when I'm just trying to get myself a castle and a wife, I mean, it's a lot like real life, isn't it? Ah! Fuck. Got you napping! Whoa! I slipped! How could... Really? Pretty sure I poked that into his flesh then. Does the map work on this? Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Ah, it's doing that thing with more guys spawn. I don't know. Why am I running so fucking slow? Kradus, what if I put my sword down? Can you... Alright. It's gonna be satisfying. I'm gonna take on some guys with my bare hands now. What's this? Oh, shit. I took my eyes off the screen for 2 seconds to get some music happening. And I ran into one of the bandits. Look at this. Bitch slap! Can I kick him? Oh, oh! First person! It's been a while, Kradus. But he hasn't lost any of his subtlety and panache. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm actually giving up some hit points to this guy. This is kind of embarrassing, but don't worry. We'll get him. We'll get on top of this. Come here. Right up against the tree. You want to die in a bush? Is that what you really... Oh. Unconscious. Alright. Oh, 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 oh. Got more coming. They're coming out of the woodwork now. As much as the punching thing was fun, we're looking for efficiency of time usage here. We're going to look to speed things up a little bit. What's this? Shirtless here is about to... Oh, fucking hell. How about that? We just look at what I did to him. And we got one more guy to deal with here. Whoa! Whoa! This is a long fucking sword. I almost looked in the complete wrong direction. I still kicked his ass. With the Fab 4 here. Standing guard. There's a little brainbuster for you there, Ringo. George is next. Macca, you're out of the band. John. Time to cash in those chips. Oh, come on. Okay, now I could roast me some bandit on this campfire here. Have we killed everyone yet? Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to scoot all the way to the other end of the map to... Oh, and I think some of my guys have been knocked out. Us. Wounded. Okay, good. Wait, no, not good. I've got wounded soldiers, who I love. They're great. No, I've got 5 wounded. Oh, there must be, like, at least their, what do you call them, companions that don't get killed. But still, now they're going to have low health, so I can't go sieging just yet. I've got to let them get back up to fighting strength, which I really hate. Something else I have to practice is my crossbow usage. Oh, fucking hell. Because I want to be as much help as I can during the sieges. Siege. I say sieges because basically what happens is, I want to take this castle, but it's got too many guys in it, so I line up, I arrow as many of them as I can, and when we run out of bolts, I leave, and then we come back, fill our pockets up again, do it again. Whittle them down. It's very lame and boring, and takes a lot of time, but the end result is I've managed to take castles in my practice games that really I otherwise wouldn't... I would never have dreamed of being able to capture them by brute force alone. And... Oh, hang on. Did we win? Where is he? Fuck's sake. Alright, hang on. Situation update here. We got one companion fighting... Oh. He got him. Oh, oh. Hey, I wanted to watch that. I wanted to watch the guy roll down the hill. Ill-gotten gains. Manky fucking peasant clothes. Do we really? I'm not even going to pick this stuff up to sell it. I know Warband and life in general is all about getting every cent you can, and that's the key to success, but there's some depths to which I'm not going to stoop, and one of them is picking up bandit stuff from a bandit lair and selling it like I'm wholesale or something. It's just not... What am I, Alibaba? I'm not doing it. Alright, we got a choice to make here. We can hit Ribley at... I mean... Anybody want to upload videos of them reading out Warband names for me, so I know what to say? Because I can't do this anymore. Ribolet. I could hit there, steal some shit from the poor people. I know I just said I wasn't going to scum for taking things en masse and selling them. But here's the thing. You sell banditware, you get like 1 piece of gold for each thing. You sell this stuff, you're fucking loaded, you're sorted out for weeks. So I don't know. The greed might get to me. I could just force these people to take my... Yeah. Loot and burn this village. It's all mine. You lose honor. Nah, that's another thing I don't understand. Oh, I was just there roasting Ribliet over an open fire, and then my town got hit again by the Kurgat Kaganet. Oh well. Apples and roundabouts, guys, because look at this. We're cleaning up. You have to take the good with the bad. Bread and cheese, I don't think they go off, do they? Fucking, look at that. It's a quick breather. We let out of Ribliet as fast as we could with as much stuff as we could fit into our wagons. We left 16 cows behind because killing them and stocking up on fresh beef is not really my idea of a good time. We're going to head to Durham, I think. Because it's sort of a home base for me. It's near the village that I ostensibly look after. But again, I mean, the Kurgats are always hitting it because it's not too far from the border. And I'm never there. I've got better things to do than look after some town that... I can't even build improvements for it because, like I said before, building things in Warband takes an eternity. And I don't know. Who's my best architect? Arnie Mena. Let's check this guy out. Next time he levels up, we're going to have to improve his... Where are we? Is it architect or construction or what's it called? I'm looking right at it. Engineer. Level 5. I mean, what? How is that not good enough for me to just get instant buildings? Let's sell. Ah, shit. This merchant's only got fucking... Oh, man. The news is bad. We're at the merchant in Durham, and he ain't got enough money to buy everything I want to sell, so... I guess we'll just buy some bread, do a bit of a swapperoonie. This is humiliating. Now, Lady Sonadil, here's another one that's fucking pissing me off. I mean, I'm going to walk up to her, she's going to say, "Oh, Kradus, I miss you so much." All that usual malarkey. I'm going to say, "Let's get married." She's going to say, "No." I mean, look at it. Our relationship is 40 to 41 now. So 41, whatever, I mean, can love really be quantified into points? But what I'm getting at is that she's supportive. I mean, that marriage material. We must elope together at once. And we just do this every month. That's it. I don't know. Okay, I've been fluffing it for long enough now, guys. We're going to get our dicks properly hard and go after Joel Biggie Castle. And I really, really hope that we can... I mean, we're not going to be able to knock it in a single attempt, but I think if my archers are worth anything, I'm surely paying them enough. If the strategy is worth anything at all, what the fuck? Fuck off! I'm in the middle of something. We should be able to... I can't read the buttons through this. Okay, besiege the castle. Prepare the ladders. That's it. Yeah. I would say 3 attempts tops. We should have this place in the bag. But I don't really want to do it 3 times in a row because... let's just get up on this hill, guys. Follow me. The more times you siege a castle, the more opportunity there is for reinforcements to arrive, which I really fucking... I mean, that does piss me off. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get my sharpshooters up here. Scotty is going to go... I keep pressing PUBG buttons. Fucking hell. Right. Oh, the hard rain's going to fall. Look at that. Beautiful. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. I take back everything I said. Alright. Yeah, at some point, I don't know if I did it as part of the YouTube episodes that I've uploaded or if I was just doing it in private time, you know, as research, but there are some castles on Warband where you can basically just exploit line of sight and firing distances and stuff, and it's really very easy to take them. You just camp up in the right place and the enemies all fire at you instead of your guys, and it's cheating, basically. And I really wanted to do that here, but I haven't found a sweet spot yet. Ooh, I don't like that fucking term. Bad Scotty. But yeah, there's not really a way to do it at this castle. You kind of have to do it the hard way. Anyway, let's get my crossbow out. How many people have we killed? 17. It's not bad. But I think we can do better. Which is where Sniper Scotty comes into play. Now, we need to get the Desperados to follow me into battle. Come here. And Scotty's going to line up with his little bow and arrow thing. Crossbow, whatever. Oh, shit. Fucked that up. This is where that practice comes into. Fire! Oh, I got one! Fucking hell. They know I'm here now. This is what I really don't like about sieges. Come on. I mean, in what world is a crossbow bolt to the cock not enough to take a man down? Oh, alright. You have to pick your shots though. You have to, sometimes you can see guys up there and they're not expecting you. And those are the ones you want to go for. What the fuck? Kind of intimidating, all these angry men shouting and looking down at me. Oh, fucking hell. I did do a little bit of crossbowing in my practice games, but I'm telling you, whatever knowledge I may have gained, it didn't sink in. Look at that. Try again, Scotty. Aim for the redhead. Put it in his face. Yes! 31 damage. How much damage can a man take in this exactly? Oh, yes! Finally, I got one. Alright. Let's get that guy. He's busy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where'd that go? Oh, no, he's looking at me. He knows what I'm up to. He's onto me. Oh, fuck, no. I gotta concentrate too hard to do this. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Pretty sure I aimed right at him. Oh, I can't do this. I suck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Situation update. My guys are getting knocked unconscious. I'm really not making much of an impact. I don't know if my regular crossbowmen have run out of arrows yet. Whoa! Oh, for fuck's sake. I think I just killed someone. Fucking hell, I'm taking damage here, and I'm not killing anyone. And that goldenrod up the front there, he's taking all my arrows and not dying. It's getting really frustrating. Oh, shit! I just took a heap of damage. Reload, you fuck. Yeah. For fuck's sake. That first class cunt right there. Why do I bother? Kradus has never taken this castle. Who am I kidding? This is what I don't like about this game as well, is after a fight like that, you know you haven't lost anyone, and then it will just add casualties because, I don't know, bullshit. How many people are there? Whoa. I guess we should just prepare ladders to attack the walls again. But that's when things start to get really hairy. You have to keep your hand on the escape button. Because, like I say, reinforcements are fucking typical. I don't know. This guy is eyeballing me, mad eyeballing me. The mountain rangers here. I'm going to lure him south if I can. Upgrade my guys. If I may be so bold. Oh. Pussy. Oh, we can get him cut off from his friends. Jarl Sorden. If I'm not taking the castle, I'm at least killing some Nords tonight. Because I can't... Oh, the traffic in these... Would you believe it? Get the fuck out of my way! Alright, where are we? Give us a lay of the land here. What I really do hope is that some of the battle maps in Bannerlord are better than this, because it looks like I made it. Look at these very smooth mountains, I don't know. Wait a minute, what the fuck? There's a red dot on our soldiers already. And fun. What the is this the Lord? Oh, he took that like a champ. Yeah, that was fucking idiot. Oh man, how does it feel to be the first guy killed? Alright, there we go. I'd really like it if this game would play music more often. Oh! I just took a... Here I'm bitching about the music, I just took a fucking full swing at a guy with my fist. Alright, here we go. Kradus the horse killer is back on duty. Oh, fucking hell. They don't make horses like they used to. Oh, I hate it when I see the red come up. Come on, guys! Get your shit together. Scotty's going to have to intercede here on behalf of his dumbass soldiers. Self-defense to them is just a dirty word. They don't believe in it. What utter bedlam! And every now and then you see Kradus' name come up in the kill feed and you know he's about to condense the nonsense. Ugh. I don't know. Somehow these glowing shields above everyone's heads is still not enough for me to really know who's on my side. I can only say that I'm glad team killing isn't a thing in Mountain Blade. While I think you can deliberately crossbow your own men if you're feeling particularly grumpy, but oh, there's one. No. Adult matchmaker. Got it. Oh, fuck, what is this? Some sort of Masonite Freemason meet up? Oh, we did it. No, thank God for that. Hey, do I get music for winning? No. Ding ding. Yeah, look at that. That's your rewards for beating the shit out of another man. That's... In what world is that fair? How many people have we lost? We've lost 3 people. Oh. And now I have to go recruit them again. You know, there's this endless cycle of grief in Warband. Alright, so these guys... Ooh, fucking hell, King Ragnar himself came south? Whoa. Where are those guys going? Ooh, I kind of want to stalk them. Let's see what's going on. The village of Ambien, where people just write racist tweets all day and then blame it on the... you know where I'm going with that one. King Ragnar himself. Holy shit, okay. Now he's... Okay, we officially don't care where he's going now, because he's gone far enough for us to attack Joel Biggie. I just wish I had enough cachet in the Kingdom of Swadia to get other lords to come and help me on these missions. I mean, it doesn't actually help that I think, if I check the notes, we're not technically at war right now. And in fact, I really want to know why it's so difficult to get a war started in Warband. Like, you have to do these obscure quests, I think. Either to get war or peace, you have to deliver messages to lords and stuff like that. And to me, that is just so absurd. I think if a blue map started looking completely red, the lords might scratch their heads and go, oh, you know what, we should probably do something about this Swadia thing. To me, at least. Maybe I'm naive. That would seem like it's enough, but... how many people we killed? 7. Good. How many people do we have to kill? 177. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kradus is going to have to bone up on his... Did you see that? A country mile from where it should have been. Oh! Oh, it's those fucking throwing axes. I hate that so much. Oh! Kradus! Quick! Eesh. Fucking hell. I don't know, I'm racking my brains here, and I can recall attempts at this castle where I was killing a few guys on the parapets, because basically, if I didn't have that experience, if I didn't know it could be done, I wouldn't be doing it now, because to waste time on a video like that would be embarrassing. That's why I do these practice sessions. I don't know. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. How many people did we kill? See, look at that! 2 killed. That never happened. Or maybe it did, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, this is taking way longer than I wanted it to. I don't think we're going to get Joel Biggie Castle tonight. I don't know. What do you think? Am I doing the wrong thing by leaving the archers up here? Should I be getting them closer? I don't know. Maybe I can get a few from here. Oh, you have to aim higher than that. Come on, Scotty. Set your sights. Oh, come on! Oh, I don't know. Why do I bother? And again, no music. For fuck's sake. What I think I might do is I might get the Warband soundtrack on my other computer and just have it constantly playing and then turn the sound off in the game so I don't have to worry about this shit. Because I can't handle being a DJ and a warlord at the same time. It's not working for me. Scotty's going to try and hunker down here by the parapet where no one can see him. And get his boys. Ooh, what the fuck just happened? Oh, for fuck's sake. The window just resized. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Da 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 da. I don't know. Oh well, sorry about that. Oh shit. Poofed up! I got him, yes! Headshot. Oh god, now I'm trapped. See, this is why I don't bring the soldiers with me, because this is what I see when I'm trying to fire back at the enemy. I can blind fire, but that's... could you just get the fuck... No, 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 don't go up the... let me go! For Christ's sake, let me out! Follow me, guys. Come on, come on. We've overcommitted. Let's just get some breathing room here. Alright. I don't know. Is this really what I want to dedicate my Kradus to? Taking castles? I mean, do we even want this castle that badly? Get the fuck out of my... Oh, God. I could set them to charge up the thing and then bring them back again. Oh, I got one. It didn't kill him, though. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. How many people have we killed? Barely any. I don't know. Nothing's actually changed in Warband since I last played it. I'm pretty sure the game hasn't been updated since 2005, but this is not working the way I practiced for it. I've barely killed anyone. My sharpshooters are basically just flinging toothpicks. Nothing's happening. Oh, I got one. Again, no lethal though. It's like I'm firing rubber arrows. Oh, what the fuck's going on in this game? Come on, Kradus! You fucking... This game's rigged. I might have to retreat. Because I'm just... yeah. We're not killing enough, guys. 12? That's not good enough. Yeah, this is just not... I mean... How many people have we lost now? 68. Yeah. Get out of here. It puts the battle music on as I retreat. We just lost morale as well, because I fucking ran from a battle. Which is, again, complete bullshit. I didn't run from anything. It's just, this game's rigged. And, I'm not wasting any more fucking time. I don't know. And all of the villages have been looted, so I can't recruit more soldiers. I mean... I don't know. This might need a bit of a rethink. What do you think, guys? We're going to park up in Yarragar and save the game, because this is just stupid. Well, we'll go to Nomar as well. These are slightly easier to read out. Okay. Bit of an update for you guys. We just went through a couple of villages and recruited some guys, but it's taken me too long to fill my squad up. I don't really care about Warband anymore. I'm never going to play it again. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I mean, no, look. This castle, where is it? Joel Biggie? Is mine, and I will have it. But it's just been a while since I really looked at Warband, so I can't remember what the trick was to getting it in a reasonable time frame. So I promise, if I ever do play this game again, I'll do my due diligence. Oy vey. And yeah, we'll knock that on the head next time, I hope. So, peace out.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.